The holidays can bring on a lot of stress. There's a lot more to do and it can seem overwhelming if your family is dealing with grief. CentraCare Health supports a program called Bounce Back that uses some basic ideas to get us through difficult situations. Jody Gherkin is here now to talk about the program and to share some tips with us. Jody, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So where is this based?
This is an initiative based in Monticello, and it was really created to impact health through happiness, which I think is fantastic.
Which seems so basic, right?
Right.
Oh, you just need to be happy. But you say there's 5 areas that we can focus on to actually implement that.
Right. The real emphasis of Bounce Back is around resiliency, and there's 5 pillars: self-care, self-awareness, mindfulness, purpose, and positive relationships. So if we can emphasize in those 5 pillars as a community, we're going to be much more resilient.
Well, and if you are having a bad day and it's one of those days during the holidays you feel like we just have so much to do, kind of focusing on those basics. And I like when you say self-care, because that seems like, okay, wait, I just need to take care
Absolutely.
of myself. But talk about some of the other areas that people need to just remember.
Even, for instance, mindfulness. It can seem very simple, but it's really just about being aware of your surroundings, taking a look at what can I control, what can I not control, and I'm going to waste time on that, and making positive choices. Likewise with positive relationships, surrounding ourselves with people who care for us, who support us. That's really important, especially during times of high stress and oftentimes depression.
I imagine too that you are focusing on teaching all of this to our children as well. And during the holidays, you know, sometimes we forget that it's about sharing this with your family.
Yes, and I think the unique thing about what Monticello is doing, it's the first time in a nation that we've actually taken this at the community level. So we are encouraging and engaging not just healthcare or one organization, but schools, faith communities, businesses, so everyone is having an opportunity to be exposed to these pillars.
Why is this so hard during this time of the year?
You know, there's a lot of different studies that can say different things. Some of it could be seasonal affective disorder. We run out of daylight. A lot of times it could be finances, dealing with family issues. So it could be different things for different people, but the thing is we can recognize it and do something to be proactive about it.
Thank you so much, Jody. We really appreciate you coming in. And to take a look at those tips, just go to feelinggoodmn.org.